The most prestigious jewels in the world boast incredible stories, which have spanned the centuries, in the events of nobles, royalty and kingdoms. They are fairy tale jewels, symbols of wealth, power and well-being, made up of precious stones with exceptional characteristics, then cut and worked to create unique works of art. Among these you can make a ranking of the 10 most expensive jewelry items in the world. Bracelets, necklaces, watches and brooches studded with precious stones such as diamonds, emeralds and jade. They have the value of the materials that compose them, of the jewel made by the great signature and the prestige of those who owned them. Let's get started. 10. Choppered 201 carat watch. This magnificent choppered watch is worth $25 million, and is probably the most expensive watch in the world. It is even adorned with 874 diamonds and a weight of 201 carats. The 3 largest diamonds, all with a heart cut, in pink, blue and white tones, distinguish the timepiece. Choppered realizes style like Elvis knew rhinestones. We can't envision what glittery ghastly dream had them to make this independently gleaming watch. Yet it resembles taking a gander at the sun. The second most costly ladies' wristwatch at any point made is stunningly covered in normal-hued jewels that are unparalleled. Obviously, for $25 million, we'd expect nothing less. Nonetheless, all that razzle-stun accompanies a ton of weight too. Wearing this watch requires wrist strength just as a heavy ledger. 9. Hutton M. Devani jadeite necklace. This necklace made by Cartier in 1933 has a value of $27.4 million. And, also is composed of an emerald green jade and an 18 knots gold, ruby and diamond clasp. The necklace sold at auction in 2014 for $27.4 million. It originally belonged to Barbara Hutton, heir to the Woolworth fortune. When Daddy would once say one is of the most extravagant men in America, so is Grandpa. However, who's checking? And you're getting hitched. What sort of wedding present would it be advisable for you to anticipate? Plainly, a piece of adornments to make even the most prepared of gems authorities pause and rest is altogether. Thus it went with Barbara Hutton, the lone offspring of Edna and Franklin Laws Hutton, and granddaughter of Frank W. Woolworth. At the point when Barbara wedded a sovereign in 1933, her dad gave her with an exceptional jadeite accessory via Cartier, later named Hutton M. Devani jadeite necklace. 8. The Sweet Josephine. It is a jewel worth $28 million, made with a very rare pink diamond. Fancy vivid, fancy. The jewel is named after Lucky Josephine, the 7-year-old daughter of the Hong Kong millionaire who bought the stone in 2015. The pink jewel, possessed by an American family for as far back as 15 years, is the biggest pad-molded stone grouped in the world-class, extravagant striking classification to at any point come to sell. Christie's had recorded the projected deal cost at $23 million minus $28 m. 7. De Grisagono necklace. Designed by Fawaz Grossi, founder of de Grisagono, this diamond and emerald necklace is worth $33 million. The central diamond that makes up this jewel has a weight of 163.41 carats. The biggest of its sort on the planet, after open viewings in Hong Kong, London, Dubai and New York. The remarkable precious stone was sold at the Four Seasons Hotel in Geneva as a feature of Christie's offer of magnificent jewels on 14 November 2017. 6. The Graf Pink. In 2010, this intense pink, fancy, diamond, weighing 24.78 carats, was purchased by jeweler Lawrence Graf for a sum of around €38 million. Graf modified the diamond, with a shield cut, mounting it on a ring with 2 other diamonds on the sides, thus giving it his name. Search pink jewels are a definitive articulation of sentiment and love. It vigorously for the absolute best stones showing the most distinctive and dynamic tone, distinguishing once in a blue moon disclosures and making gems that exhibit their surprising tones. 5. The incomparable diamond necklace. It is the most expensive necklace in the world and is worth $55 million. It was created by the jeweler Muawad. It contains the largest flawless diamond, weighs 407.48 carats, discovered in the Democratic Republic of Congo in the 1980s. The jewel is also composed of a pink gold chain, adorned with other 90 smaller diamonds. In 1980, the incomparable jewel was found in a rubble heap by a little youngster in the Democratic Republic of Congo. The rubble had not been evaluated for precious stones since it was considered excessively stout. The jewel weighed 890 carats unpleasant, before it was uncovered to people in general in its clean state in 1984. It was then shown at the National Museum of Natural History at the Smithsonian Institution and has since showed up in numerous different historical centers. 4. Oppenheimer Blue. This diamond set on a ring was sold at a Christie's auction in 2016, for a whopping $57.5 million. Weighing 14.62 carats and emerald cut, it belonged to Sir Philip Oppenheimer and is the second most expensive jewelry items ever sold in the world. The jewel was named to pay tribute to its past proprietor, Sir Philip Oppenheimer, the racehorse proprietor whose family controlled the De Beers Group, and was the most recent in a long queue of recognized blue precious stones to have showed up at Christie's. They incorporate a blue jewel ring possessed by Marie Antoinette in 1983, the Tereshchenko diamond in 1984, the Begum Blue in 1995, and the Wittelsbach diamond in 2008. 3. Pink Star. The jewel was auctioned in April 2017 at Sotheby's for $71.2 million. It was bought by a Hong Kong holding company, Chow Tai Fook Enterprises, just 5 minutes into the business. This diamond was discovered by De Beers in 1999 in a mine in Botswana. Originally it was a huge rough stone weighing 132.5 carats. And it took 2 years to work it, cut it, polish it and obtain the current oval-cut diamond. It is the largest, fancy vivid, diamond with no imperfections. 2. Graf Diamonds Peacock Brooch. This brooch is worth $100 million. Presented in 2013 at the TIFAF Fair in the Netherlands, it depicts a peacock. Signed Graf Diamond, it weighs 120.81 carats, measures 10 centimeters and is made up of 1,305 precious gems, including yellow, pink, orange and green diamonds. The central diamond has a pear shape and is of the dark blue, fancy, type, characterized by a weight of 20.02 carats. The star of the piece is a 20.02 quart pear molded fancy deep blue jewel. Fanning out from this heavenly blue precious stone is a variety of white, pink, yellow, orange and surprisingly green jewels that astonish the eye. Should you need to go for an all the more serene look? The blue jewel place piece can be isolates and worn independently. 1. The Hope Diamond. It is worth $200 to $250 million and is one of the most famous jewels in the world, but also the most expensive. It has a weight of 45.42 carats, 9.1 grams, dark gray blue, fancy, color and with an antique cushion cut. Since its discovery in Golconda in India in 1666, it has had numerous owners. The first to buy it was Roy Louis XIV, who renamed it French Blue. The diamond remained the property of the French royal family until 1792, the year of the Revolution, in which it was stolen during a looting. The stone reappeared in 1839 in a catalogue by Henry Philip Hope. With the reputation of being a cursed diamond, passing through the hands of various families, it was bought by the jeweler Harry Winston, who donated it in 1949 to the Smithsonian Institution, where it is still exposed and admirable in its splendor. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, likes, and comment.